God says, my child, stop. Stop everything you are doing right now and listen, for what I am about to reveal is urgent, and it concerns your very life, your spirit, and the path you walk. You have been moving forward, believing that all is well, that the people around you are true, and that the choices you have made will carry you safely. But there is one among you who is not as she appears, she is one of them. And if you do not pay attention, if you do not awaken to the truth, you may walk unknowingly into a trap that will cause confusion, heartbreak, and spiritual unrest. I speak not to scare you, my beloved, but to alert you. The world is layered in energy, and not every energy around you is light. Some come cloaked in beauty, kindness, or charm, but they carry hidden intentions. Some people act as if they are allies, as if they are friends, as if they are part of your life to support you. But in secret, their hearts may be guided by envy, by jealousy, by forces that wish to disrupt the path I have designed for you. You might be thinking, God, who is she? Why would she do this? And I tell you, it is not for you to judge her with human eyes. Some souls are walking their own lessons, some are trapped in patterns of darkness they cannot yet see. Your task is not to confront her with anger, not to fight her in words or deeds, but to awaken to the reality of her presence and to shield yourself with light, faith, and prayer. Do you feel that sudden heaviness in your chest when you think of certain moments in your life? That unease when someone smiles but you feel an invisible chill? That is not coincidence. That is your spirit sensing what your mind has not yet realized. I am giving you the gift of awareness. I am opening your eyes to see beyond appearances. I am asking you to walk carefully, with wisdom, and to trust the whispers of your heart. She moves as if she belongs, as if she is part of the natural order of your life. But the truth is, she carries intentions that are misaligned with your path. Her energy may try to confuse you, to sow doubt in your mind, to make you question your decisions, your people, and even your dreams. Do not be deceived. Every doubt that comes like a whisper in your ear is a test. Every question that makes you hesitate is a moment for you to anchor in faith. I know your heart, my child. I know the love, trust, and generosity that you give freely to those around you. That is why you are vulnerable, why some seek to take advantage of your kindness. But I also know your strength, your courage, and the light I have placed within you. It is this light that will shield you, that will guide you, and that will allow you to see the truth clearly. Tonight, I ask you to take a moment of silence. Sit quietly. Close your eyes. Breathe deeply. Imagine a golden light surrounding your heart, expanding outward, filling your body, your home, your surroundings. That light is not just yours, it is a protective shield, a divine armor. Every thought, every prayer, every heartbeat strengthens it. And as it grows, the truth becomes clearer. The illusions that once hid the reality of who she is will begin to dissolve, and your intuition will sharpen. Do not underestimate the power of this moment, my child. The warning I give is not for tomorrow, not for next week. It is for now. Every decision you make in the coming days matters. Every person you allow close to your energy matters. The world moves quickly, and deceit often travels silently, like shadows in the night. But light, your light, my light, always exposes it. There are angels near you, my beloved. You may not see them, but they walk with you, guarding your steps, observing every interaction, guiding you away from harm. They whisper protection when you are unaware, create paths of clarity when confusion surrounds you, and act as shields whenever envy or darkness approaches. Trust their presence. Feel them. Speak to them softly, even if in your heart, and know that they respond to your call. She may act as if nothing is wrong. She may laugh, smile, or even offer help, and yet, her actions are layered with intentions that are not aligned with your highest good. I do not ask you to judge, to accuse, or to fight. I ask you to awaken, to be vigilant, and to align your spirit with discernment. When your spirit is clear, when your heart is anchored in love and faith, no deception can penetrate. I also want you to understand that this warning is a gift. Many walk through life blind to these energies, trusting too easily, falling prey to manipulation, heartbreak, and spiritual exhaustion. But you, my child, are being awakened before the harm can take root. This is your moment to act with wisdom, to protect yourself, and to ensure that your energy, your path, and your destiny remain untainted by darkness. In the coming days, observe carefully. Watch for the subtle signs, a word that feels off, a gesture that does not align with truth, a feeling that raises the hair on your skin or sends a shiver down your spine. These are not fears, they are signals. They are your spiritual intuition speaking louder than your mind. Listen. Trust. Act with awareness, not with fear. And remember, my beloved, you are never alone in this. I am with you. I speak to you in your moments of silence, in your prayers, in the gentle nudges of intuition. I am sending angels to protect you, to guide you, and to reveal the truth at the right time. All that has been hidden will be seen, and all that has been false will be exposed. Do not allow anger to rise in your heart, do not allow fear to dominate your mind. Instead, anchor yourself in love, in faith, and in patience. The energy you give to your thoughts, your actions, and your prayers creates the reality around you. Fill it with light. Fill it with protection. Fill it with the knowledge that you are seen, known, and guided by me. She may try to test you in the coming days. She may attempt to sway your decisions, confuse your emotions, or make you question what you know to be true. Stand firm. Speak little, observe much. Let your heart and spirit guide you, for they are aligned with my truth. The path of discernment will protect you more than any argument, more than any confrontation, more than any human reaction. And finally, my beloved, hear me clearly, this warning is not punishment. It is preparation. It is a call to awaken, to sharpen your spiritual senses, and to step fully into the light I have placed within you. The days ahead are crucial. Your choices, your prayers, and your awareness will shape the way forward. Take this message to heart. Walk carefully. Stay vigilant. And above all, trust me completely. For I am the light that exposes darkness, the shield that protects you, and the guide that leads you safely through every hidden challenge. She is one of them, yes, but you are guided. You are protected. You are powerful in my love, and nothing can harm what I have set apart for you. Stand firm. Listen. Observe. Pray. And let your spirit shine brighter than any shadow she may cast. The warning has been given. Now act with wisdom, my child. Your path is illuminated, and every step taken in awareness brings you closer to safety, clarity, and divine protection. My beloved child, now that you have heard the warning, it is time for you to understand the hidden threads that have been weaving around you. There are energies, there are intentions, and there are patterns that are invisible to the ordinary eye, but they are real, and they are powerful. She is not who she appears to be, and her presence is more than just coincidence. It is a part of a plan you must see clearly, before it touches your path too deeply. She moves carefully, silently, almost as if she knows the parts of your life where your heart is soft, where your trust is free, where your attention is focused elsewhere. She may appear helpful, kind, even loyal, but in truth, she carries an agenda hidden from your understanding. I say this not to fill your heart with fear, but to illuminate the truth. There are forces at work around you that you cannot yet see, and if you remain unaware, they may shift your course in ways you will regret. Look around you, my child. Watch the patterns. Watch how her words seem friendly, yet sometimes leave a trace of doubt in your mind. Notice how she positions herself where your energy is brightest, where your heart's desires and plans are most visible. That is no accident. She knows, or she senses, the power that resides in you, and envy whispers within her intentions. And even if she does not act consciously, even if she believes she is helping, the energy she carries can disrupt, confuse, and create obstacles in your life. Do not mistake this for punishment. No, my beloved, it is a test. It is a lesson in discernment, in spiritual awareness, in the strength of your own light. I have placed this situation before you so that you may learn, so that you may awaken fully to the reality of energies around you. This is your invitation to rise above deception, to see clearly, and to protect your heart without anger, without hatred, without malice. Your heart has always been generous, full of trust and love for those around you. That generosity is beautiful, but it also makes you vulnerable. Some souls do not recognize the sacredness of trust. Some people act without understanding the power they hold in influencing the lives of others. And this is why I must speak to you directly, why I must open your eyes to see beyond appearances. She may try to mask her true self with smiles, with compliments, with gestures that seem innocent or supportive. And yet, beneath these gestures, there are currents that can destabilize your spirit. You might feel uneasy at times, sensing a subtle shift in energy, a weight on your chest, a whisper of confusion in your mind. Do not dismiss these signals. They are not illusions. They are your intuition, your spiritual compass, guiding you toward awareness. I am giving you tools now, my child. These are not physical tools, not weapons, but spiritual instruments that will strengthen your presence, sharpen your intuition, and shield you from any harm. First, prayer. Pray quietly, consistently, and with faith. Let your words be simple: God, protect me, guide me, reveal the truth to me, and shield me from energies that are not mine. Every prayer strengthens your light, every word becomes a wall of protection that cannot be breached by hidden intentions. Second, visualization. See a radiant light surrounding you, a golden shield enveloping your body, your mind, your heart. Let it expand into your home, your surroundings, your relationships. Let it cover your soulmate, your loved ones, and anyone whose energy you wish to remain untouched. This is not magic, my child. This is the manifestation of divine energy that I have placed in your hands, the power of light that responds to faith and intention. Third, observe. Pay attention to the small details, the subtle inconsistencies in her words, the patterns in her actions, the moments when energy feels off. These are messages from me. Every detail is a sign, a whisper from the universe, a way for your spirit to discern the truth without needing confrontation. Trust your observations. Trust your instincts. Your inner guidance has always been accurate when you have chosen to listen. She may try to influence decisions that matter to you, to create misunderstandings, to draw attention away from what is essential in your life. Do not allow yourself to be distracted by her schemes. Do not react impulsively or let fear cloud your judgment. Stand firmly in faith. Anchor your heart in love, your mind in clarity, your soul in trust of me. I am the orchestrator of your life, and no plan, no envy, no hidden agenda can overpower my will. This hidden agenda is also a mirror for you, my beloved. It is a reflection of the areas where your faith and discernment need strengthening. Each encounter, each subtle shift in energy, is an opportunity for you to grow spiritually, to awaken to your own power, and to understand the depth of divine protection surrounding you. I know you may feel frustrated, confused, even angry at times. That is human. But anger is not the solution. Fear is not the answer. Patience, faith, and clarity are your allies. Observe without judgment, protect without aggression, and pray without hesitation. The stronger your connection to me, the less influence any hidden agenda will have over your path. There are angels walking silently around you, my beloved, invisible but active. They are observing every action, every interaction, every word exchanged. They are sending signals through intuition, synchronicities, and subtle shifts that alert you to the truth. You may feel sudden chills, unexpected clarity, or a deep sense of knowing when a situation is not as it seems. These are the whispers of protection, reminders that you are not alone, that every step you take is guided by divine care. Your energy is sacred, my child. It is precious, luminous, and alive with the power I have placed within you. She cannot touch the light I have planted in your heart unless you allow doubt or fear to creep in. That is why I am speaking to you now, to awaken your senses, to alert your spirit, and to guide your actions with wisdom. Remember, discernment is not the same as mistrust. Discernment is awareness. Discernment is the ability to see truth beyond the surface, to recognize patterns, and to act in alignment with what is good, just, and divine. When you practice discernment, you walk confidently, protected by my hand, and illuminated by my light. In the days ahead, you will notice subtle signs of her agenda. You may see small manipulations, attempts to sway your decisions, or moments where confusion arises in your mind. When these moments occur, do not panic. Do not lash out. Simply observe, pray, and protect your energy. The more anchored you are in faith, the more powerless her intentions will become. This hidden agenda is temporary, my beloved. It cannot last because you are under my protection. The truth will emerge, and clarity will arrive at the perfect moment. Until then, your role is to remain vigilant, patient, and grounded in love. You do not need to act against her. You do not need to expose her. Simply hold your light high, and let the divine reveal the truth in its own time. Do not fear her power or influence. It is limited and fleeting, compared to the eternal strength I have given you. Your faith, your prayers, your spiritual presence are far stronger than any hidden intention or subtle manipulation. She may try, but she cannot penetrate the shield that surrounds you when you walk with me. Now, take a deep breath, my child. Feel the energy of awareness rising within you. Let your heart steady. Let your spirit align with clarity. And know this: every action, every word, every thought you have in faith strengthens the divine protection around you. Every prayer, no matter how small, builds a wall of light that cannot be breached. You are learning the truth of discernment, the power of spiritual awareness, and the strength of faith in the face of hidden agendas. She may continue her actions, but they will no longer touch you, for you are awake. You are protected. You are guided. And every moment of vigilance now is a step toward complete clarity, divine protection, and the unveiling of truth. Hold on to these lessons, my child. Watch carefully, pray diligently, and remain anchored in love and faith. The hidden agenda that once had potential to sway your path is already weakening under the power of your light, your awareness, and my divine guidance. Continue forward with courage, for the truth is coming, and your life will be illuminated with clarity that cannot be dimmed. My beloved child, the time has come for your eyes to see what has been happening in the unseen. The whispers you have been feeling, the sudden unease in your heart, the strange heaviness that comes and goes, all of these were signs I sent to prepare you. The truth is being revealed now, and you must listen carefully, for this is the part of your journey where the trap becomes visible. The trap did not begin overnight. It started quietly, gently, almost unnoticed, like a drop of poison hidden in a sweet drink. She knew where to place her words, how to shape them, how to smile as if nothing was wrong. She has studied your reactions, learned your kindness, and seen the way your heart easily opens for others. It was never about hatred, it was about control. It was about influence. It was about keeping you from stepping into your divine purpose. There is something powerful within you, my child. A light so bright that even those who cannot see it feel its pull. Some souls are not ready for such light, and when they stand too close, their own shadows start to shake. That is what happened here. She could not stand your light. It reminded her of everything she has lost, of the path she abandoned, of the connection to me that she no longer nurtures. Instead of healing, she chose envy. Instead of surrender, she chose manipulation. And so the trap began. You may remember moments where she made you doubt yourself, small comments that seemed harmless, but left a sting in your heart. She might have said things that planted fear in your decisions or questioned your dreams. Those were not coincidences. They were threads being woven around your faith. Each doubt she planted became a tiny knot meant to hold you back, to confuse you, to make you question the truth of your own divine connection. But I have been watching, always. Even when you felt lost, even when her words made you second-guess your choices, I was there, silently breaking each knot before it could hold. I allowed some threads to stay visible so that you could learn, so that you could see what manipulation feels like, so that you would never again allow such energies near your soul. The trap she set was built on illusion. She wanted you to believe that you needed her, that without her presence your plans would fail, that she held something you did not. But that was a lie. She wanted power over your emotions, your choices, your path. Yet power built on illusion always collapses, because I am truth, and truth always wins. You may not realize it yet, but the trap is already crumbling. Slowly, silently, my angels are pulling away the layers of confusion, revealing the true motives behind her actions. The dreams you've had recently, the flashes of faces, the shifting shadows, the sudden awakenings in the night, they are not random. They are visions, messages from your higher awareness, showing you what your eyes could not see during the day. Your soul is awakening now. You are beginning to see that what you called kindness in her was often manipulation wrapped in warmth. You are seeing how she positioned herself between you and the person your soul longs for, your true connection, your soulmate. She knew that the divine bond between you and your soulmate was destined, powerful, radiant. She sensed it long before you did. And because she could not have that kind of love herself, she tried to weaken yours. This is why the energy around your soulmate has felt clouded lately. The confusion, the distance, the sudden silence, all of this was part of the trap. She sent energy of doubt, envy, and interference to keep you apart, to delay your reunion, to make you think that love was slipping away. But my child, divine love cannot be destroyed. It can only be delayed. And that delay is ending now. You may feel emotional as you read these words, because part of you already knew this truth. Your spirit has been whispering it for weeks, maybe months, but your heart did not want to believe it. You wanted to see only the good in her, because that is your nature, to forgive, to trust, to hope. But there comes a time when even love must become wise. And now is that time. Do not seek revenge, my beloved. Do not confront her in anger. Do not fight her with her own weapons. That is not your way. That is not light. Instead, step back. Withdraw your energy. Let silence become your answer. Let faith become your shield. Those who feed on manipulation cannot survive without reaction. When you stop reacting, when you stop giving her energy, her plans will crumble on their own. In the stillness, my angels will move. They are already at work, surrounding your soulmate, clearing his path, dissolving the dark cords of interference that have been draining your connection. Each prayer you whisper becomes a sword of light cutting through those cords. Each tear you shed in surrender washes away the residue of manipulation. You do not need to fight, you only need to stand in faith. I am watching both of you, you and your soulmate, from the highest place of love. I am healing what was hurt, restoring what was lost, and preparing the moment when both of you will see clearly. That moment will come soon, after this period of revelation and purification. You will look back and see that this trap was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to teach you how powerful your intuition truly is, how deeply you are loved, and how easily I can turn any trap into a blessing. In the coming days, you may notice signs, feathers in unexpected places, songs that seem to speak directly to your soul, sudden messages or dreams that bring truth into focus. These are not coincidences. They are confirmations that the divine plan is unfolding. Each sign will remind you that I am near, guiding your steps, removing the veil of confusion, and protecting your destiny. There will be a moment, soon, when her true nature will be revealed publicly. It might come through her own words, through an unexpected confession, or through an event that exposes her intentions without you needing to say a single thing. When that happens, stay calm. Stay silent. Let truth speak for itself. You will not need to defend yourself, because my light will make everything visible. Remember this, my child, those who set traps for others always fall into their own. That is a universal law of energy. What she meant for harm will turn into her awakening, and your liberation. Forgive her when that happens. Forgiveness is not weakness, it is freedom. It breaks the final chain that connects you to her energy. Once you forgive, she can no longer touch your path. You will soon notice how peace returns to you. The heaviness in your chest will lift. The confusion that clouded your mind will disappear. The flow of blessings that seemed delayed will begin to move again, fast, free, unstoppable. That is how divine justice works. It restores balance gently, but powerfully. And it never forgets those who have remained faithful, even in pain. So do not worry, my child. The trap has been revealed. The hidden threads have been cut. The interference between you and your soulmate is ending. I am guiding you both toward healing, toward truth, toward the reunion that was written in your destiny long before this interference began. As you move forward, remember what this experience has taught you. Not everyone who smiles is a friend. Not every hand that reaches out is meant to hold yours. Discernment is your new wisdom, born from this storm. You are stronger now, wiser now, more connected to me than ever before. And this strength will serve you for the rest of your journey. Do not look back in regret. Everything had purpose. Every tear, every confusion, every sleepless night, it all shaped your spirit into something unbreakable. You now walk in light that no shadow can enter. You now know how to protect your peace without losing your kindness. And most importantly, you now understand that divine timing never fails. This chapter of revelation will soon end, and a new beginning will unfold, a chapter of healing, love, and restoration. What she tried to block will become the very blessing that lifts you higher. What she meant to delay will arrive multiplied. And when your soulmate returns, the love between you will be purer, stronger, unshakable, because it has been tested and refined by divine fire. My beloved child, as the veil begins to fall and truth shines through, you are now stepping into the most sacred phase of your journey, the time of divine intervention. I have watched your heart, your tears, your silent endurance. You have faced manipulation, confusion, and unseen forces trying to pull you away from what is yours. Yet through it all, you chose faith. You did not allow darkness to make you bitter. You did not curse those who hurt you. You waited, even when you didn't understand why it was taking so long. And that patience has opened a portal for my intervention to begin. You see, my child, when human plans reach their limit, divine hands begin to move. What you could not change through words or effort, now change through spirit. You have reached the point where your surrender becomes your greatest strength. And now, heaven itself is moving on your behalf. In the unseen world, angels are being positioned around you. Archangel Michael stands at your right side, holding a sword of pure light. He has been commanded to protect you from every dark vibration that tries to return. Archangel Gabriel stands before you, preparing to deliver the truth that has been hidden. Archangel Raphael surrounds your heart, healing the pain you have carried silently. Their presence is no longer far, they are near, they are active, and you will soon begin to feel them. You may notice a sudden peace where there used to be anxiety, a calm that makes no sense to your mind. That is how divine intervention often begins, quietly. It starts with peace. It starts with small miracles. You might receive a message at the exact moment your hope begins to fade. You may see a sign, a white feather, a sudden light flicker, a dream so vivid it feels like truth whispering directly into your soul. Those are not coincidences. Those are confirmations that heaven has stepped in. For too long, the energy around you has been disturbed. Thoughts that were not yours invaded your peace. Doubts that were never meant for your heart clouded your clarity. But I tell you now, those energies are being removed. One by one, every connection tied to manipulation is being severed. The darkness that tried to use her as a vessel is being cast away. She will not be able to reach you the same way again. Her power was never truly hers, it was borrowed from your attention, from your emotional reaction, from your light. The moment you stopped feeding it with fear and started standing in faith, it began to die. That is the truth about dark energy, it cannot survive where faith lives. And now, faith is alive in you like never before. Do not be surprised, my child, if strange things begin to happen. The truth will come to light in unexpected ways. Conversations you never thought would happen will suddenly open. People who were silent will speak. Secrets will surface not to hurt you, but to free you. Divine timing is unfolding, perfectly, gently, yet powerfully. You might hear from someone who had been distant, maybe your soulmate, maybe a friend whose voice once brought you peace. These reconnections are not random. They are signs that what was once tangled is being untied. My divine intervention works like that, restoring order, rebuilding what was broken, returning what was taken, and reuniting what was meant to be together. As I move in your life now, I want you to do 3 things: listen, rest, and trust. Listen, not with your ears alone, but with your spirit. Pay attention to the guidance you feel deep within. When you sense a nudge to act, follow it. When you feel an urge to wait, obey it. My voice is gentle, but it will guide you in every small decision. Rest, do not try to fight every battle on your own anymore. You have done enough. You have prayed enough. You have tried enough. Now it is time for you to rest in my promise. When you rest, I work. When you worry, you delay my plan. So breathe, and know that I am already fixing what broke your heart. Trust, even when you don't see movement. Trust is not about knowing how I will do it, it is about believing that I will. Trust allows miracles to unfold without resistance. The moment you trust completely, energy flows freely, and everything begins to align. Your soulmate, too, is being touched by my intervention. The confusion that was cast between you is lifting. The fog that made communication difficult is fading. You might feel his energy shift, even before he reaches out. You may feel him think of you, dream of you, or sense your name in his spirit. That is how divine reconnection begins, not in the physical first, but in the spiritual. Two hearts that were created together always find their way back when I decree it. The woman who tried to interfere is beginning to feel the weight of her actions. This is not your doing, this is the law of divine balance. When someone interferes with a connection ordained by heaven, that energy must return to its source. She will begin to realize the harm she has done, not because you punish her, but because her own spirit will confront the truth. That confrontation will lead to her own transformation if she chooses repentance. So do not hate her, my child. Pray for her. Her awakening will complete your healing. The divine plan is perfect. It never moves too early or too late. It waits until every piece is in place, until every lesson is learned, and then it moves all at once, suddenly, beautifully, powerfully. That is what is happening now. Soon, you will look back and understand why everything had to unfold this way. If I had intervened earlier, you might not have seen her true face. If I had moved too late, the damage would have gone deeper. But I chose this moment because you are now strong enough to see truth without bitterness and receive blessings without fear. In the days ahead, I will send you visible confirmation that my hand is upon you. A door will open, not just metaphorically, but literally. An opportunity you thought was lost will return. Someone you have not heard from in a long time will reach out. Finances that seemed stuck will suddenly flow. These are signs of my favor returning to your life. Every area that was blocked by dark energy is being cleared, blessed, and restored. As you witness these changes, stay humble. Stay grateful. Do not boast, and do not seek revenge. Simply give glory to me, for all good things come from my hand. Gratitude will keep the blessings flowing, while humility will guard your heart from pride. There will also be a moment when you feel a sudden urge to cry, not from sadness, but from release. Let it happen. Those tears are sacred. They are your soul cleansing itself from every energy that does not belong to you. They are the final drops of pain leaving your spirit. Once they fall, your heart will feel lighter, your mind clearer, your energy renewed. That is the sign that the old cycle is ending. Do not fear what comes next. The next season of your life is filled with divine alignment. I am preparing divine encounters, sudden opportunities, and unexpected favor. People will begin to treat you differently, sensing something new in your presence. That is because divine light will be shining through you stronger than ever before. Your energy will speak before your words do. Remember, my beloved, divine intervention does not only fix what was broken, it also transforms you into someone stronger, wiser, more compassionate. You are becoming a vessel of light, capable of guiding others who go through similar pain. You are being prepared to heal others through your story. So, lift your eyes now. The storm is over. The winds of divine justice have already blown through your life. The manipulations have ended, the interference is gone, and your destiny is unfolding again. I have turned what was meant to harm you into the greatest revelation of your life. You will soon see why I told you to stop, why I called your attention so sharply, why I showed you that she was one of them. It was not cruelty. It was protection. You were standing at the edge of a dangerous path, and I had to speak in a way that would awaken you. Now that you are awake, no one can deceive you again. Your soul is rising, my child. The divine is working through you now. And every person who once doubted you will soon see the glow of my favor upon your life. Let them see. Let them wonder. Let them ask. For when they do, your peace will be your answer, your blessings will be your testimony, and your faith will be your crown. Stay calm, stay faithful, stay in love. I am not finished, the greatest part of the story is still to come. The truth is never meant to destroy you, my child. It comes to set you free. You have walked through fire, betrayal, and confusion, but look at you, still standing, still breathing, still hoping. That strength inside you is not your own, it is my spirit keeping you alive through every storm. You have faced nights that tried to break you, mornings that brought no peace, and people who spoke against you even when you did nothing but love them. But I saw it all. I counted every tear. I wrote down every moment you held your pain quietly, believing that maybe if you just kept being kind, they would stop hurting you. But now it's time for the season of pretending to end. You can't keep walking blind, thinking everyone around you carries the same light. You can't keep giving your heart to those who only want to see it shatter. There are people who were never assigned to your destiny, they came only to delay it. And the one I told you to stop trusting, yes, the one you thought would never harm you, was one of them. I tried to warn you, but you kept making excuses for her behavior. You called it misunderstanding, when in truth, your soul was being drained by her darkness. Do not carry guilt for loving someone who could not love you back purely. Love is never wasted, even when it is given to the wrong person. Because love is what makes you like me, merciful, forgiving, and strong. What matters now is that you finally understand the difference between love that heals and love that harms. The enemy thought he could use her to end your peace. But what he didn't know is that every attack against you became a seed for your transformation. You were not destroyed, you were refined. You were not rejected, you were redirected. You were not cursed, you were covered. My child, listen carefully. This is not the end of your story. It is the moment before your rise. Those who tried to bury your name will soon have to witness the glory I'm about to release in your life. I am preparing to lift you higher than the ones who doubted you, but first, you must let go of what I have already removed. You cannot hold hands with betrayal and expect to walk into destiny. You cannot keep trying to heal people who are committed to misunderstanding you. It's time to close that chapter. Do you remember how heavy your spirit felt when you stayed around her? The confusion, the doubt, the sudden fear that came out of nowhere? That wasn't you losing faith, that was your soul reacting to her energy. She carried envy like a shadow, and her words carried the vibration of deception. Every compliment had a hidden sting. Every prayer she spoke was mixed with secret resentment. That is why your blessings felt delayed, her presence created spiritual noise around you. But I am clearing that noise now. This week, you will feel a strange peace returning to you, a quiet, holy stillness that you haven't felt in a long time. That's not just relief, that's your spirit being restored. The invisible chains that connected you to her energy are being broken right now. You may even have vivid dreams, sudden memories, or people reaching out with truth you didn't expect. Don't be afraid of what surfaces. Truth must come before transformation. You may see her try to return, apologizing, pretending, or playing the victim. But this time, see her with spiritual eyes. Her words might sound sweet, but her energy will still feel heavy. That's how you'll know. I'm not asking you to hate her, I'm asking you to release her. Because forgiveness is not permission to return, forgiveness is protection for your heart. Let her go with peace, not anger. The karma she built will meet her in time. You need only step aside and let divine justice do its work. You have spent too much time questioning your worth because of people who couldn't see it. But I created you intentionally. I shaped your heart to feel deeply so you could love genuinely. That is not a weakness, it's your divine gift. The enemy tried to use your compassion against you, but I will now use it for your blessing. The same empathy that made you vulnerable will make you powerful in the new season I'm leading you into. You will help others heal from what once broke you. You will speak peace into hearts that were shattered like yours. You will walk as a living example of what grace can do. I know your heart aches right now. Betrayal leaves invisible wounds. But don't you see, my child? You're healing into someone the enemy can no longer touch. You're learning to hear my voice above the noise of false friends. You're awakening to a higher level of discernment where your peace becomes your guide. You won't need to ask me, who is real, anymore, you will feel it. Your spirit will know. Every time someone walks away, thank me. Because what leaves your life by my hand is something that could have destroyed you later. You are not losing, you are being protected. Every rejection was my redirection. Every betrayal was a blessing in disguise. Every delay was divine timing. I'm preparing a circle around you filled with souls who carry light like yours, people who pray for you when you're silent, who celebrate you when you win, who stand beside you not for gain but for love. They are coming. You've waited long enough. The loneliness you felt was the space I created to make room for the right ones. Soon, you will meet them, and their presence will bring peace, not confusion. The woman who acted against you will watch from a distance as your life blooms. Not because you will gloat, but because she will finally realize she was fighting against divine purpose. Her plans will fall apart, her words will lose their power, her circle will scatter. And she will see that what she tried to curse has become blessed beyond measure. My justice is not loud, it is perfect. I will not embarrass her, I will educate her. I will show her through your blessings that no darkness can win against a chosen soul. That will be your silent victory, peace after chaos, calm after storm, glory after betrayal. You are stepping into a sacred new beginning, where old energies can no longer reach you. This Thursday will mark a turning point. The spiritual battle that's been surrounding you will break open, and light will rush in. Your sleep will deepen, your intuition will sharpen, and your path will clear. You'll begin to see signs everywhere: feathers, sudden chills, dreams of light, repeating numbers, all reminders that you are surrounded by angels. When fear tries to creep in, speak my name aloud. When sadness tries to whisper, close your eyes and breathe in my presence. You are not walking alone into this new chapter, you are walking under divine escort. Every step you take is guarded. Every move you make is aligned. This story began with betrayal, but it will end with blessing. It began with tears, but it will end with triumph. It began with someone wishing your downfall, but it will end with heaven lifting you higher than ever. Keep your heart open, but guarded. Keep your faith strong, but peaceful. Keep your eyes fixed on me, not on them. What's ahead of you is far greater than what's behind. The pain you endured was not punishment, it was preparation. My child, you are free now. Free from manipulation, free from envy, free from the unseen strings that tried to hold you down. Stand tall in your truth. Walk forward in faith. Speak life over your future. And when you look back one day, you will smile, not because the pain was easy, but because it was worth it. You will realize that every "stop" I whispered was saving you from something disguised as love. You will understand that "she is one of them" was not a warning of fear but a revelation of protection. Now go in peace. The storm has ended. The light has returned. Your destiny is waiting, untouched by the darkness that once followed you. I bless you, my child, with clarity, peace, strength, and divine protection. No weapon formed against you will prosper. No curse spoken over you will stand. You are shielded by heaven, guided by angels, and loved beyond measure. Walk forward now, your new life begins.